Zach was born at 2:51 in the morning on 17th of November 22.
I was struggling with my asthma, so we'd gone back and forwards to the hospital a number of times, and we decided on an induction at 36 weeks. The birth went pretty much to plan. You know, it wasn't my first rodeo, so for me it was a really good delivery.
And he was a normal baby when he was born.
We kind of knew that they had acknowledged that something was potentially kind of going on, because the midwife had said that she'd contacted the reg to let them know that he'd had some cold readings.
He wouldn't feed when there was attempted to feed.
And when the new midwife came on, I actually asked her, you know, is he okay? From what we know from documentation, she had documented that he was nostril flaring.
They downplayed it to a certain extent that we felt calm enough to not be majorly concerned. We would then move to the post-labour ward. It was at that point that I physically noticed how he was seemingly struggling to breathe. I had it confirmed by a healthcare professional that what I was seeing, they were seeing, and then to be told, no, it's just mucousy, just wind him. And after maybe 15 seconds, 20 seconds of winding him, I asked Hannah, I said, is he breathing? Just bring him forward again, is he breathing?
The moment I pulled that cord, I felt like I was just in some kind of weird horror film. I just remember all of these people just swarming into the room.
All we wanted was these doctors and nurses to say, this is what's wrong with him, and he'll be back with you in no time. That moment didn't come, unfortunately. We didn't get that happy ever after with Zach. The consultant came and seen us to let us know that he was positive for Group B Strep.
An infection was just needed antibiotics, and how had something so simple not been picked up?
We just knew at that moment that this isn't going to be the end of this. So from the first phone call we had with Nicola, we felt heard.
The time that she gave us to talk over things on the phone or on Zoom or whatever it might be, it did give us that control back, and I'm forever grateful to her for that.
She said that she'll help us to get the best outcome we can. What it's actually meant in the long run is that Zach has somewhat got some peace and justice, because from the failures that were made and missed opportunities that were there that caused ultimately him to die, they were recognised. So Nicola helped us get that recognition in the legal world, the narrative of neglect, with a prevention of future deaths report, all from the coroner during the inquest.
We knew that he deserved that outcome. Just hearing those words leave the coroner's mouth was heartbreaking, to know that he met the threshold for neglect.
That helped us get a little bit of closure on why we're here now.
Primrose carries Nicola's name as a middle name. I feel like Nicola will always be a part of our lives and our story because of everything that she's done for us, so I think that's really special.
It still goes on. We're still battling to raise awareness and to do whatever we can to help other families.
It was worth it to put it out there, and that's why we continually are raising awareness for Group B Strep, because actually, how many more lives can be saved by, you know, sharing his story?